Okay, it's turned into pop-up weekend apparently. I've been working on videos all day. Next one up, we're going to do the Katy rig. I still have my other rig in the tank here. You can see that's doing great. I'm going to show you how to tie a Katy rig and present it in the fish tank. That way you can see how it looks underwater. Okay, let's get over the supplies we need. For the pop-ups, I'm going to be using CC Moore Crucial Deception pop-ups. For the hook link, we're using the Corda Entraft SOP 20 pound again. I really like using this. It seems like it holds up the best over any I've used before. Braided scissors, that way it cuts through easy. We're going to use a curved shank size 6 for this rig. Or you can use like a wide gape if you want. Wide gape size 6. And need a stripper tool. And need a pair of pliers and a small split shot. This will balance it down on the bottom. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is do the end trap. We're going to take off section here. Get this open. Put the white paper down. I think it's a little bit easier to see what's going on. So just take about 12 inches. It never hurts to have a little extra. Okay, go ahead and cut that off. We're going to strip off the end here. About 2.5 to 3 inches this time. Pop that down in, pull. That takes all the top coating off and we're left with the inner braid. Next thing you're going to do, overhand loop. This is almost like tying a hair rig, but just a little bit different. Okay. Overhand loop. And also, we do need a baiting needle, because it's easier just to do your overhand loop with a needle. Because doing it with your fingers, especially when you're trying to make a small loop like this, doesn't always work the greatest. So we did an overhand loop there. Okay, the extra we're going to cut off. Okay. Next step, we're going to get our pop-up. Got a nice bright, like a fluoro orange basically. Okay. Thread that through and then put that on the end here. At this point, it's just like doing a hair rig. You also need a stop. Okay. Put the stop in place. Pull it down. Okay, next step, get our hook out. Again, this is kind of a personal preference on what you like. Do a shank with this one, it just seems like it has a little bit better of a grab. Hold the hook like that, so you can see it there. Take the end of our braid and start to feed it down through the eye like you do a normal hair rig. Okay, what we're going to do, I had to edit the video because it unraveled on me. From the bend of the hook to the pop-up, leave about a 1-inch gap there. Pinch down right there. Next step, I already have the line down through the eye. So we're going to do 2 turns. And then just kind of pinch that there. Pinch it there. Pull the pop-up back. Put it in between your fingers there. Put like down through that way. Keep this tight because if not it'll unravel. That's what happened to me a minute ago. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, this is a little bit trickier to do. Okay, the pop-up's still dangling there. Just kind of hold that. And then go back down through the eye. A little tricky here, trying to do this on camera without being able to look down at it. Okay, I had to go off camera there just because it's hard to get down through the eye. Okay, got that down through the eye and pull tight. Everything's going to cinch up together here. So basically what we have, kind of like the hair rig, only you have 2 turns first, pull the bait behind like we did, and then continue the loops in the front. This will allow different presentation in the water, hence the Katy rig. So what we're going to do next, just make sure that's pulled tight. I'm going to go ahead and tie the overhand loop on the end here. That's just so we can hook it up to our quick link. Okay, pull that, trim off the excess. Okay, make sure it's tight. All we're going to do is get a split shot. Just use a small one, and you can see here the length right now. We have that, now to the front it'd be 1 inch, but going from the bait to back to where it turns, try to do it about halfway. So halfway in between the end, we'll just pinch on the split shot. Now I'm going to take my pliers and just to squeeze tight, just to make sure this is on there really good. Okay. So right now, looking at this, that's what we have. Let's go to the tank so you can see how this looks underwater. Okay, you can see my snowman, elevated snowman from my last video. Let's go ahead and put in this rig now. Okay, I'm going to zoom in here. Got your pop-up, the split shot holding it down, and then the hook there. What's going to happen is that fish, as it comes down and inhales on that, pulls it into his mouth, this will flip over and dig into the bottom lip. The split shot also helps to bring it back down as it lifts up on it. So you can see that rig there. And I'll do one more rig, the multi-rig, after this one. Hope you enjoyed this video.